Gang-wook arrives at a luxurious hotel and is amazed by how grand it is. He remembers what Hyung-min tells him earlier. Hyung-min says he investigates the 3 people who buy the sneakers. He explains that one person leaves for the United States last month, and another person is currently in prison for fraud after being sentenced 6 months ago. However, he says the last remaining buyer is a little unusual. Curious, Gang-wook asks what Hyung-min means, and Pil-dong then chimes in saying that there is probably no need to visit that person. Hyung-min explains that the last buyer is Yeo-ri, the heiress of the Reina Group, the 5th largest conglomerate in Korea, and the CEO of the country's finest luxury hotel. He says she strongly dislikes meeting people and rarely attends meetings. He also says she almost never appears in the media. Even at her own hotel, only the key executives know what she looks like. Hyung-min warns Gang-wook that if he goes there without a warrant, he probably does not even get a chance to meet her and is simply turned away at the entrance. Yeo-ri nervously looks around before quickly getting into her car. Just as she is about to drive away, Gang-wook suddenly opens the door and gets into her car, leaving her completely stunned. Gang-wook urgently tells her to drive, but Yeo-ri is shocked and demands to know who he is and why he enters her car without permission. Gang-wook reminds her that she has just become the victim of a hit-and-run accident and assures her that he wants to help. However, Yeo-ri insists that she does not need his concern. As she looks at him more closely, Yeo-ri suddenly realizes who he is. Gang-wook is surprised to see her again and asks why she is there, while Yeo-ri points out that he is the one who trespasses by entering her car without permission. Ignoring her protest, Gang-wook urges her to start driving and repeats that he will help her. Yeo-ri refuses once again and firmly tells him that she can handle everything on her own. She orders him to get out of her car immediately. Gang-wook then explains that the men involved in the hit-and-run seem suspicious. He says they do not simply smell of alcohol and believe something else is going on. Unconvinced, Yeo-ri tells him to chase them with his own car if he finds them so suspicious. Frustrated, Gang-wook takes out his identification card and shows it to Yeo-ri. He explains that he cannot drive because he has been drinking, but assures her that he is not a suspicious person. He reveals that he is a prosecutor of the Republic of Korea and asks Yeo-ri to think of it as helping with an official duty. He urges her to drive quickly before they lose the suspects. Yeo-ri calmly tells him that the suspects are currently stopped at the traffic light ahead of the intersection. Gang-wook immediately responds in confusion and asks who she is referring to.